What exactly makes a bad trailer? I've pondered that a lot while making this show and I've come to a conclusion. One that you may not agree with. What you are seeing now in the background, the trailer for Soulbrain Night of Darkness, is not a bad trailer. The game itself is horrible. The trailer kind of shows that it's horrible. It's descriptive. It does its job. Therefore it cannot be bad. But the following, well, they may just be the top 7 worst video game trailers ever made. Now keep in mind that this list is extremely subjective. Again, because what you may consider as being a bad trailer may only be doing what this Soulbrain thing does, and it shows what the game is. So there's not gonna be too much inclusion of trailers for bad games that you find on early access non-stop. They are just garbage because that's what the games they represent are. Also, I won't be including trailers that lie to you because, well, let's face it, some of the trailers are better than the games. They did their part. They got you to notice the game, even though the final product is nothing like that. See Dead Island for reference. So what's left? Well, some things that you may not agree with. That being said, let's get it started with number 7, the Risen Nightwish trailer. I love Risen. I consider it to be a very good successor to Gothic. Great atmosphere, great location, great music, good gameplay. Couldn't tell you the name of any character in the game. And I like Nightwish. I love Nightwish. Their music is amazing. You have no idea the smile on my face when they pulled me out of intensive surgery and I found on YouTube a clip of their new album. They were singing Endless Swarm's Most Beautiful. I loved it. So why is this thriller so bad? Well, I can't precisely show you due to copyright reasons, but the melody used for this trailer is Poet and the Pendulum. It's a long song, a very good one. I'd say maybe the best on the Dark Passion Play album. They mixed it horribly. They took a bit from the beginning of the song, you know, the chorus part with the child singing, which is not the best part of the song, and then they jump cut to the ending. And that jump cut, to someone that likes music or has ears, is like a shovel upside the head. Sure, it's descriptive, like the images are descriptive, they show you the places you'll visit, characters, stuff. The audio is whiplash though. It's like slamming your head into a wall. Again, that's something that you may not agree with. It's something you may not notice. I've listened to this song for over 100 times, so I notice a lot. It's painful. Number 6, the Call of Juarez Gunslinger first teaser. The first 2 Call of Juarez games were good. A third one is considered to be one of the most objectionable, worst, horrifying, kind of racist games ever made. It's the kind of game that makes you think, oh, they've thrown in it all completely. They have no intention of ever making good games. Cool. And then they post this trailer for Gunslinger. It shows nothing of the game. It shows nothing. It shows nothing. It just shows a Wild West saloon and one guy being hanged and a guy with a coin. Nothing. Basically nothing. That's like saying, yeah, we're gonna make a new game. It's gonna be Wild West, and yeah, that's all that matters. It's probably gonna be horrible again. Like, this teaser just killed any expectation for the game. It just showed nothing of it. They could have just posted a screenshot from the level editor and it would have been better. Because the game itself, oh my god, was it better. The game itself was superb. It was a budget title, but it redeemed the series. And it's not something you could actually tell from this trailer because in tone it doesn't fit the game. The game was about a Wild West adventure with an unreliable narrator that would make up stuff on the fly and it would propagate in the game. It was a real experience. This is just crap. It fails at actually telling you anything about the game. Worse than that, it makes the game look bad. Number 5, the Oddworld new and tasty trailer. Visually, again, it shows the game, it tells you what it is, what it's about. You got Abe, you got Mudokons, you got jumping around, farting. But the song... It's a lovely song, I like the melody, it's very powerful, very evocative, nothing to do with this game. It has nothing to do with Abe's Odyssey, with New and Tasty, with Oddworld. It's not fit for this trailer. You know what is? And I know the developers specifically told me that it would have been a fit for the sequel. It's Music Instructors Get Freaky. You know it, right? There was a video of it, one of the oldest music videos to incorporate a video game, like an actual video game. Get Freaky. You had Abe in it with the band. It solidified Oddworld. Abe even sang in it. You go from that to I Was Born to Love You, which is not a theme of the game at all, and the melody doesn't fit the theme, the world. Well, as Music Instructors song, okay, maybe the lyrics didn't fit superbly, but the music itself did. The melody felt right. What a wasted opportunity. I'd actually made the version I wanted of this trailer and showed it to them. Again, they said maybe the sequel. Can't show either of them with sound, I mean, because, you know, copyright. But trust me, it works a lot better with Music Instructors Get Freaky. Number 4, the Destiny 2 second teaser trailer, whatever you want to call it. The first one was okay, like the first one had that Nathan Fillion robot in a bombed out bar telling a story about how his favorite place got destroyed while drinking, and turns out it was the place he was in and it was still being destroyed. It was funny. The second one, the cringiness was up the walls and crawling into your eyes. I don't know if Fillion was intentionally phoning it in, maybe to make a sort of running gag with what Peter Dinklage did in the original game, but his performance was just bad. Like he was going, oh, look at me, I'm zany, you like Deadpool, right? Our marketing shows you did, kind of character. Not that the other one was any good. It was like he was telling jokes composed by a marketing department. Well, technically, yeah, that's who made the trailer. It just felt off, like this is supposed to make me interested in the game. The first one did, like, that was genuinely funny. Again, it sort of felt a bit phoned in parts, his performance, I mean, but the setup and the punchline was funny. Here, no, it wasn't. He's not gonna be in the game, is he? At least if he is... Can you get him to act better? You know he can. He played Mel on the Firefly show. He played a good character there. Like, he has talent. Don't put him in trailers anymore, okay? Or make him talk about solar roadways. Number 3. The We're Real People Playing This trailers. Usually made by Vivendi, I mean Ubisoft, but not just them. You know the kind. They show you a gameplay trailer and gigantic brackets and quotation marks with people playing them that have witty banter, that have dialogue that's so natural you'd think it was made by a first-generation AI that still didn't understand how human beings behave, react, talk, or function, or a marketing department. It's kind of the same thing when you boil down right to it. I mean, a first-generation AI would probably think to itself, I must somehow destroy the human race, which is what a marketing department does in general, though maybe not consciously, because I refuse to think that some of the stuff I've seen done by marketing departments on a global level in many industries was done consciously, because if it was, then that's proof of the existence of pure evil. No longer a philosophical concept, but a manifestation that is tangible, palpable, and should be purged from the world. But yeah, the trailers are kind of horrible in general. They just feel like they're patronizing you. What's worse is when they add reaction shots to them. That's even more painful. Number 2, the mighty number 9 launch trailer. Oh my god, this has gotta be the most hated game. No, wait. The Call of Duty Infinite Warfare one is the most hated trailer on YouTube, I believe. But this one actually has reason to be hated because it is just horrible. Now, it shows bits of the game, yeah, it shows, it's descriptive in visuals, but the voiceover, it's like they saw the Solar Roadways pitch video and thought to themselves, you know, let's make this exact thing but even more annoying and insulting. And they did. They just started insulting people in their trailer using a script that sounded like it was written by, well, not even a marketing department, but a second grader that's probably thinking that he's got the best toy in the world and wants to make a presentation of it where he says that everyone else sucks. It's that kind of mentality. It's horrible. And you kind of have to think, someone made this, someone approved this, someone edited this, someone recorded this, a lot of someones made this. What were they thinking? Why? Why? Do you feed upon the hatred of others? Do you to relish in the negative comments and dislike bar ratios? Perhaps. That's my only explanation. And the number one worst video game trailer is just about everyone made for a mobile game. Mobile games have a problem, an image problem. They stink, most of them, but they try to seem like they don't. And one way to do so is through the trailers. But if they show the game, people would know, oh my god, this stinks. So let's hire actors, let's hire models, let's hire some celebrity to push our product without actually showing our product. Now even the Liam Neeson one is cringy as hell, but when they put what's her face and whatever that other thing is, it just... why? What? We were laughing when Evony did that with pictures on the web. You're doing it in a real commercial. Yeah. Why? Oh yeah, because you have no game, because you're just a waste of time and this is the only way you can conceive of to get people to notice you. Instead of actually making maybe a game that's good. Though to be fair, the way that the platforms for digital distribution on mobile are created, making a game that's good does not actually mean you'll have success or anyone will notice it, because the marketplaces are completely horrible and Apple and Google should probably... Now I wouldn't say lock the people that conceive the way that the marketplaces are structured in a dungeon with an insane rodent, a big one, but after you spend a couple of days locked in a room with a deranged capybara, you may get some better ideas about how to design things. What, you don't believe me? Try it! You'll have better ideas about everything. Disclaimer, do not actually try that. It is an exaggeration made for the purpose of comedic humor. Do not sue me. And that would be it for the top 7 worst video game trailers ever made. What's the one that you just think is absolutely the crappiest one ever conceived?